Yo, what's up guys, it's Suraj from TechDevoted and I've had the privilege to use the Oneplus 3 as my primary device for a decent amount of time, and I'm here to tell you some things I like about it and more importantly why this is the best phone you can get at the price even 3 months after its release. Without wasting any more time, let's jump right into the video. One, design. The 3 is absolutely gorgeous. Sure, the design is not original, it's a mix of Apple and HTC, but you still can't deny that it looks stellar. One more thing that's really cool about the 3 is the alert slider to the side. I found myself using it very frequently, and it's one of those things that you don't realize you need until you actually try it out. 2. Performance. So the thing powering the 3 is a Snapdragon 820 chipset. It's a top of the line chipset and is the same chipset that you see on the S7, which, let me remind you, costs nearly twice as much as the 3. So the performance, as you would have already guessed, is top notch, and it wouldn't make sense if it weren't. 3 months down and the phone is just as fast, just as snappy as it was when I first took it out of the box. Now I know you're dying to know about the 6GB RAM. Well, RAM management has gotten a lot better and there are no issues at the moment thanks to software updates. But is the 6GB of RAM required? Well, not at all. No app on the Play Store uses 6GB of RAM. It's really more like a marketing technique for OnePlus. Alright, 3. The camera. The Oneplus 3 has a 12 megapixel sensor with an aperture as wide as f/2.0, and what that basically means in simple English is it can take some really nice pictures in both good and bad lighting conditions. The camera on the 3 is not in the same league as the one on the S7, at least in terms of autofocus, but it's still pretty darn good. I made an interesting video comparing the Oneplus 3's camera to a Canon DSLR. I'll link that video in the description. Definitely check it out if you want more on the camera. But in a nutshell, the Oneplus 3 has an amazing camera and it's also capable of recording 4K video. 4. It's the dash charge. Now I expected dash to slow down over a long period of time, but 3 months down and things in terms of dash charging haven't changed one bit, and that is good news. It takes less than 30 minutes to get the battery charged up to just over 60% and just over 60 minutes to get it to 100%. Alright, so 3 months down and we have a few other budget flagship options to choose from, such as the ZTE Axon 7, Alcatel 4S and a few others. But they're not exactly available in India and a lot of other countries at this minute, and they're also expected to be more expensive than the Oneplus 3. On top of that, Alcatel and ZTE have heavily skinned versions of Android, whereas on the Oneplus 3 you get Oxygen OS, which is super duper close to stock Android, and that's personally what I prefer. In other words, the software experience on the Oneplus 3 is much better. Besides the Oneplus 3 in India, you've got the Lumax 2 and the Mi5, but again, both of those run heavily skinned versions of Android. So I really think the Oneplus 3 is still the budget flagship sort of device that you can get even 3 months after its release. The only reason you should consider an actual flagship like, say, the S7 is the camera. But no matter what, don't get the Note 7 because it will blow you away, pun intended. But that does it for this video. I hope you learned a thing or two about the Oneplus 3. If you liked what you saw, consider subscribing for more Oneplus 3 content. Check out the playlist linked in the description. But thanks so much for watching. It's been Suraj, and I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Peace.